Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Parsnow, the one and only Mouthy Maven, and as many of you have heard, the former narrator of The Wandering Inn. And with me today, I get to introduce you to someone that I am so excited for you to meet. This is Miss Erin Bennett, the new narrator for The Wandering Inn. Erin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh my gosh, I will. I'm still fangirling over meeting you, Andrea, in sort of in person online, the magic of Zoom. Because I'm such a fan of yours. And I think to this day, I've spent more time with your voice and your characters and your world of The Wandering Inn than I have with any other voice actor, any other actor, any other performer in the entire universe. I know your voice. I mean, I'm a fan first
Thank you.
of The Wandering Inn and of Andrea. So I kind of can't. I'm just like kind of, I don't know, shaking a little bit. I'm excited. I can't say that I am that, that I am that and that you are not that anymore, because you always are. You're the original, everyone who
Thank you.
begins the journey and takes the journey for so long in The Wandering Inn it's wedded to your voice. We may be passing the baton between us, but we're on the same team.
It really is. And
And
that's something we've been trying to get across through this whole thing, is that it's been a handoff. We're trying to make this a handoff. This is a teamwork thing. And you can talk me up all day long, but we didn't even know. I don't think people understand how much went into this, because it was so much. And we picked Erin. Personally, Pirate and I picked Erin. This woman was selected for this role because she's amazing. This was not a random pick off the internet. We're going to do a lottery pool for who gets to narrate The Wandering Inn. No, this woman's got chops. And I'm so excited for you guys to meet her.
I think we did it was like 6 rounds of auditions, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was going, I was like, what? And I said to my husband, I said, do you know about what's happening here? And I'm like, these are, and what got me, what made me think, oh, you know what, maybe I'm a match for this world, is the character descriptions that were given for the voice matching auditions were almost every reference I got as a cultural touchstone in my life. So you tell me to do Gimli from Lord of the Rings, or you shall not pass, or whatever it is, or the world has changed. Any character that are sort of my cultural touchstones, the things that I'm already a fan of, that light a fire in my imagination. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, all right, here, these characters and this character and this character. I'm like, I've got to listen to this series. So I started listening, and my jaw was just on the floor.
By the way, let us address the probably most satisfying yet also most beautifully confusing part about all of this. Your name is Erin.
Oh God. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I promise you, I didn't do it on purpose. I was going to be a boy, I was going to be Erin. If I was going to be a girl, I was going to be Erin. That's how that came
It's efficient
to be. And I can't help it if Pirate chose the coolest name in the world for their protagonist. I mean, I just...
You will now be the third Erin in The Wandering Inn, and I love that so much, because there is Aaron Erin, there is the main character Erin, and now there is the storyteller Erin. It's the best. You're like,
and you know what?
Genesis Erin.
Oh.
You're the top level Erin. You're the arbiter Erin.
When you look at the wonderful script of the typeface of The Wandering Inn, there is, in Wandering is Erin. It's so perfect. Pirate, did you plan it that way?
I have never noticed that. Now I've got to look at that after we're done. This job has a lot of aspects to it. This job has a lot of weird stuff that we need to do sometimes. There's even boring bits and really exciting bits and really stressful bits. What is your favorite part of the process of doing this? Is it the prep work? Is it the performance? Is it getting to interact with the characters? Is it learning them? Is it late series, early series? What's your favorite bit? If you had to pick a part, or like the part you enjoy the most.
Well, I mean, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out as I go. You know what my favorite part is. But right now, I'm a big do big prep so that you can fly on the day on recording day. I'm big on preparing, pre-reading, making sure I have everything, pronunciations, tags. I've copied a lot of the fan art to make sort of character references. So I have the characters in my head, and I'm going to be putting them, in various places where I can see them. And I color code my script. So when I have my iPad, I've got, it looks like a rainbow because there's so many different colors. I have different highlights, underlines, et cetera, et cetera. So I do a lot of that so that I can let go and perform when that recording button is gone, because I don't want to be thinking. I just want to be reacting and going.
For anybody who doesn't know, narrators are all individual on how we prep. We all do things slightly differently than each other, and we all have, this works for me, it doesn't work for them, this works for them, it doesn't work for me kind of things. So I've tried to highlight my script. I'm entirely too ADHD for that, and I lose my mind. However, there are other people who are ADHD, and it helps them immensely. But that is going to be a huge asset, because if there is one thing that we all know about Pirate, who are watching this video, who found their way to the Wandering Inn or know the Wandering Inn, Pirate does hate tags. Pirate does hate attribution tags. So there is a lot of it is one of those things that's a bane for the narrator, but it is so good for the listener, because it's so good to hear people back and forth, and you can just hear this clippy conversation. It feels very natural, very loose. It feels like an actual living conversation. Behind that living conversation is the madness of trying to figure out who the hell is talking right now. So, color coding in advance? Excellent idea. Excellent idea, dear. That is amazing.
That's Pirate's words I don't even want to say they leap off the page, because I'm not reading it. I'm always reading it for audio. And Pirate's sensibility in that way is great for the dialogue, because the movie starts in my mind. I can see it.
And you can feel it. The characters feel different. The characters are written differently. I can tell when it's Bird talking. I can tell when it's Saria talking. The only time I'll get in trouble is if it's a bunch of a council in Manus or something where I've never dealt with those people before. I don't know them. Then I'll lose track for who the heck's talking. But if it's Saria, Kissimver, Pisces, all of our main dudes and dudettes that are all kind of talking back and forth, I can tell when it's Evelyn. It's very, Pirate has an amazing way with words. It's very clear. It's very, who's speaking. Every person has a personality and an individuality. That's absolutely beautiful. That is such an asset as a performer, and I'm super excited for you to get tucked in, because it's going to be awesome.
I'm gonna wander through as if I were playing a game, and roll. Hopefully I roll a 20. and
I love it so much. Yes.
And I'm not alone too, because your characters are all there. They're all there waiting for me. So I just want to, I want to belly up to the bar. I want to play with the new,
yes,
the new team, and hopefully I'll be accepted in the team. One of the things I love so much about The Wandering Inn, it's like, what is it that makes a series like this last so long? And I know it's going to be something different for everybody, but I was thinking about what this kind of work, what this kind of world means to me. And I was like, what? For me, a lot of it is about friendship.
It is.
It's about going through the world with people who you never met before, but who you're going to band together with against a common enemy, or exploring the world that you're in. And that's what makes me feel less alone in the world, is being with friends. And we have Drakes, and we've got nobles, and we've got humans, and named adventurers, and
it's her greatest asset. Is that's one of the biggest messages in the story, is you may be strong alone, but you're stronger with someone else beside you. It's one of the biggest through lines, is you may be strong, but I guarantee you're stronger with friends. Erin does so little on her own. So little is just alone. It's usually when she's sullen or sad or something else is going on. Because if there's Erin's schemes a cooking, Erin has at least 50 people involved typically. There are so many people that she has roped into everything because friendship, joy, and she considers everyone her friends. So you are very much on track. That is a huge message. We can sit and I have so many more things that I want to ask you. I have so many more things that I want to know, that I want to hear about, and so much more about you. And this isn't the last you'll see of us, because this is not the only video, guys. This is the first video. There's another one. This one's the shorter one. So if you want to join us over in the other video, that one will also be linked at the same time. So if you want to go join us over there, we will have links down below, and you can come join us, listen in and hear Erin and I talking about some fun stuff with the series and that kind of thing. But if you are here and you got to this point in the video, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And I'm so happy that you got to meet our wonderful Erin Bennett, the new narrator of The Wandering Inn. Do you have anything you want to sign off with, Erin? Anywhere people can find us, like ask or interact or anything like that? Website, anything?
Well, my Instagram is Erin Bennett Narrates, and I'm 2 N's and 2 T's. Please feel free to reach out, and thank you. Happy to be here.